Okay, drawback number 3. Your credit will be adversely affected. Now this is a biggie for a lot of people, and there is considerable misunderstanding about this topic, so let's clear up any confusion right now. In a nutshell, here's the deal. You cannot settle your debts by paying substantially less than you legitimately owe, then a month or two later expect to have good credit again just like nothing ever happened. That is fantasy land. The credit scoring system does not work like that. The fact of the matter is that your credit report is going to be negatively impacted by going through the debt settlement process. Any reasonable person understands and accepts this. What we're talking about here is a trade-off. In other words, the critical question is this. If you could obtain substantial debt relief, say thousands or tens of thousands of dollars, are you prepared to have less than perfect credit for a few years? If the answer is yes, then you're looking at this honestly and objectively and realistically. If the answer is no, then you should not proceed with the debt settlement process, because if you want good credit, you're going to have to pay your creditors in full as originally agreed, and anything less than that is going to result in less than perfect credit, period. There's really no other way to say it. It's that cut and dried. Now, from the if it's on the internet, it must be true department, yes, I am aware that there are sites on the internet as well as self-proclaimed gurus that claim that when you do a settlement, you can negotiate how the settlement is going to appear on your credit report. However, as someone that has actually worked in this industry for 15 years, I am here to report that it does not quite work like that. First of all, it's hard enough to persuade a creditor to accept less than full balance, but I assure you that a credit card company is not going to cut a deal with you and manipulate your credit report in return for payment. They can't, because they are obligated to abide by a law called the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which says that they have to report the truth. And the truth is that you settled the account for less than full balance. So that is what will show up on your credit report. And what is also going to show up on your credit report is that no further balance is owed. That's the important thing. And also, let me reveal to you a little known fact that's not often reported in the media. You can live just fine with less than perfect credit. You're not going to be a social outcast, and you will be able to function in society just fine. This whole illusion that you cannot live without good credit can be a tough one to break free from, because we are bombarded daily with ads and news stories about how important your credit is and what a loser you are if you don't have good credit. So there's a lot of pressure and psychological manipulation constantly being thrust upon you by people and companies that might or might not have your best interest at heart. So in summary, there's a trade-off here. If you are seeking debt relief by negotiating settlements for less than full balance, then you're just going to have to accept the fact that your credit is going to be adversely affected. It's just that simple. If you found this video helpful, please check out the rest of the videos in this series at hoffmanbrinker.com/videos. See you there.